Hi, my name is Cleo, and I'm possibly the clumsiest girl on earth. Accidents just seem to follow me everywhere. I swear it's not on purpose. But ironically, that same clumsiness turned me into one of the most famous TikTokers out there. My parents were extremely wealthy and loved their luxury lifestyle. When I was only 9 months old, Dad brought home a rare vase from Thailand, proudly placed it on the table. He told everyone 100 blind monks painted it over 2 full years. In less than 2 minutes, baby me crawled right into the table leg and sent it crashing to the floor. I started clapping at the fun smashing sound until I saw Dad's face. That was the moment I realized maybe breaking things wasn't as funny as I thought. Once I started walking, I was like a tiny Godzilla, destroying everything in my path. My parents packed away all their precious collector's items, covered the furniture in plastic, and switched to paper cups and plates just to survive. But when I was 5, I caused a disaster of truly epic proportions. One day, I saw the servant sneaking something into Dad's study. Super curious, I crept down later that night to investigate. It was just a painting. As I tried to cover it back up, I tripped over the cloth, went flying, and crashed straight through the canvas, leaving a perfect Cleo-shaped hole. The next day, Dad had invited hundreds of friends to the mansion for the grand unveiling. It's such an honor that the great artist allowed me to borrow this masterpiece. Behold! Holy moly, the canvas was ruined. The artist sued Dad, and he had to pay millions in damages. Money wasn't the issue, but Dad was furious. He started wondering if something was wrong with me. He took me to every doctor imaginable, tests, scans, the works. They all said the same thing. Nothing's physically wrong. One even joked, maybe she's just evil. Dad actually considered it. Maybe she's pretending to be clumsy and destroying our lives on purpose. Mom shut that down fast. You sound crazy. Our baby is not evil. Dad sighed. Your baby is a walking disaster. Then one day, everything changed. When I was 8, Mom took me to the city for the first time. In a crowded street, I slipped away from her for just a moment. That's when I saw a group of homeless kids dancing on the sidewalk. Their movements were so graceful, so free. People tossed them money after the performance. I only had my lollipop, so I gave it to one of the girls. Her smile lit up. From that day on, I was obsessed. I watched YouTube tutorials and taught myself to dance in secret. Even though I was clumsy in everyday life, something about the rhythm and beat made my body move in perfect coordination. One afternoon, I decided to show my parents. Mommy, Daddy, look, I'm a dancer. Mom was thrilled. Dad looked horrified and immediately turned off the music. Good God, how can I unsee that? Don't ever do that again. What do you mean, Daddy? I'm really good, like Beyoncé. Who told you that? Your mirror? Drop this nonsense. You'll be running my company one day. Mom tried. Idiot, who says she can't do both? She can take dance lessons now and learn the business later. Dad shut it down. I pay the bills. I never want to hear the word dancing in this house again. I was furious. As I stormed past him, I accidentally tripped and knocked his phone out of his hand. The screen shattered. I ran off grinning while he roared behind me. But he was right. He paid the bills. So I kept learning in secret and never mentioned dancing again. Everyone thought I'd outgrow the clumsiness. Instead, it got worse. High school turned me into the perfect bullying target. On my first day of 9th grade, the teacher asked me to collect everyone's notebooks. I tripped while carrying the huge stack. When I bent down to pick them up, I didn't see the teacher kneeling to help, and I accidentally elbowed him hard in the eye. Word spread like wildfire. People started betting on when I'd fall or drop something next. If anyone saw me holding hot food or a drink, the whole hallway cleared like I was carrying a bomb. Needless to say, I had 0 friends, except for this crazy rich jock named Hudson, who'd been acting like my boyfriend since the moment he saw me. One day, I was in the girls' bathroom when he barged right in. Baby cakes, I have a surprise for you. He dragged me outside where the entire school had gathered. On the ground, hundreds of iPhones arranged in a giant heart. That's 365 iPhones, babe, one for every day of the year. I'll buy more when you smash all of these. Another time, he literally gave me a horse. Hudson, what am I supposed to do with a horse? We live in the city. It's the one thing you don't have, and you deserve everything. Go on, try sitting on it. Erin, the most popular cheerleader, immediately started a betting pool. New bet starting now, $1,000 if she falls off in the first minute. I was just getting on when the horse flicked its tail and knocked me straight into its poop. Erin howled in triumph as cash rained down on her. Keep up the good work, you stupid klutz. Make me richer. When I tried to stand, everyone vanished, including Hudson, that jerk. But Erin went even further. She started a dance club at school. While I was reading the poster, she appeared behind me. Seriously, don't even think about it. I only accept the best, and you can't even walk straight, dummy. Don't worry, I'm not interested. Total lie. It was my dream to dance with other people, like those street kids from years ago, but I could only do it alone. One afternoon, walking in our garden, I tripped over a sunflower. Suddenly, a splash of water hit my face. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you. I'm Samuel, the new driver. I looked up. Gorgeous guy, shirtless, washing the cars with a hose. As he helped me up, I accidentally stumbled again, my palms landing right on his rock-hard abs. Ma'am, are you okay? Why wouldn't I be? I bolted to my room. A few hours later, I was dancing in my bedroom when I caught Samuel watching through the window. How long have you been standing there? You dropped your necklace. I just came to return it, but you were so great, I was mesmerized. His compliment had my stomach doing backflips. After that, we started hanging out. It felt amazing to have a friend who knew my secret. But the universe kept testing me. Erin started dancing on TikTok and hit 1 million followers in a week. Samuel kept pushing me. I bet you'd get 1 million in one day. My dad would hate it. He doesn't get me. Still, I started secretly filming my dances and saving them. Maybe someday he'd come around. One evening, Dad took me to a company dinner and officially introduced me as the future CEO. Everyone toasted. It felt wrong. As I walked to the front for my speech, my dress caught on something and ripped, exposing my underwear. Quiet laughter rippled through the room. Dad's face turned furious. I ran to the car in tears. Samuel looked at me with concern. Are you okay, ma'am? Everyone thinks I have the perfect life as a rich heiress, but I want things money can't buy. I want to do what I love, make my parents proud, and just be normal. To cheer me up, Samuel took me to a dance club. I closed my eyes and let the music take over. When I opened them, Samuel was staring in awe. Ma'am, you're a goddess. I could watch you all day. I pulled him close. It's not ma'am, it's Cleo. Suddenly, my phone rang, Dad yelling to come home immediately. Your behavior is unacceptable, but I'll forgive you on one condition. Date the son of my biggest investor for at least 6 months. I thought of Samuel, but I knew Dad wasn't really asking. The next day, he introduced me to the investor's son. My jaw dropped. Hudson. Baby cakes, did you know about this? Duh, I've always known who you are. You're not just hot, your parents are as rich as mine. That night, I was invited to dinner at his parents' house. Dad gave me a list of rules. Don't disappoint them or I lose billions. Think before you breathe, Cleo. And no cursing, they hate that. Thinking didn't help. Hudson's parents were terrifying. I got clumsier by the second, dropped my fork repeatedly, nearly spilled water on his mom. Then I accidentally spilled soup on my dress and excused myself. As I stood, I stubbed my pinky toe hard on the table edge. Holy piece of... I caught myself, but the damage was done. They stared like I'd committed murder. I was sure Hudson would drop me after that disaster. Dad would be furious. But oddly, I didn't care anymore. The next day at school, Hudson walked up, put his arm around my waist. Baby cakes, I don't care if my parents think you're a stupid klutz. You're too beautiful for anyone else. I have a grand gift to make you feel better. He dropped 20 sports car keys into my hand. 20 cars for you, babe. I didn't even know how to drive. He gave the dumbest gifts ever. Then he tried to kiss me. I pushed him away. I'm sorry, Hudson, but I can't force myself to like you. I like someone else. Also, you're really obnoxious. I threw the keys at him and walked off. Of course, Hudson's parents backed out of the deal. Dad went ballistic. I told him what a jerk Hudson was. He didn't care. So your mom married me, didn't she? It's actually because of that poor driver, isn't it? Well, I sent him back to his country and told him to stay away from you if he knows what's good for him. I was shocked, then furious. That's it. Keep your stupid house and your stupid company to your stupid self. I'm not giving up anything for you anymore. How dare you talk to me like that? Mom stepped in. She's right. I'm not watching you bully her anymore either. Dad kicked us both out of the mansion and cut off every penny. Mom wasn't sorry at all. I'd rather be poor than stay with him. We moved into my late grandparents' old house. Luckily, I still had the horse and all those iPhones Hudson gave me. I sold everything to give us a fresh start. Then I finally made my own TikTok account and uploaded the videos I'd saved. To my shock, I gained 2 million followers over one weekend. Erin was furious. The next day at school, she confronted me. How is this possible? I can twerk and throw it back better than you.
I guess my followers disagree. Fine, let's dance to the same song. Whoever gets more likes in 1 hour wins. Loser pays $50,000 and drops out of school. Challenge accepted. We posted. I won by over 100,000 likes. Erin's account mysteriously vanished after that. I never saw her again. Mom started encouraging me to post more. In just 4 months, I hit 20 million followers. She even joined me in videos. Her moves blew my mind. That's where I got my talent from. 2 years later, we opened our own dance studio. I taught little kids how to dance and chase their dreams, no matter how clumsy they started out. It felt right, but something was still missing. Until one day, a handsome guy walked into the studio. When he took off his shades, I almost fainted. Can I get an autograph? I can give you more than that, Samuel. We went out. Sparks flew. Sam was charming, kind, simple. Even Mom loved him. We started dating, danced together in videos. Our fans went wild. When we finally got married, they absolutely adored our clumsy little baby boy. If you've ever turned a flaw into your greatest strength or found your passion after everyone told you to quit, drop a comment below and share your story with us. We'd love to hear it. Like this video if you felt that rush of watching someone rise up against all odds, and share it with your friends so they can feel the inspiration too. What do you think will happen next in Cleo's journey? More viral dances, bigger dreams, or maybe another hilarious accident? Leave your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss our next wild, heartwarming story. See you soon.